Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm on season 4, episode 17 right now. A lot of stuff is happening, so let's just talk about what happened in the last few episodes. So Ragnar dies. I don't really want to talk about it. But in the last episode specifically, we see how much impact his death actually has or is going to have in the future episodes. We see at the end of the episode, there's this epic scene with Odin, and he comes and basically goes to every single son, and I don't know if he spoke to every single son. I know that he spoke to Ivar and told Ivar that Ragnar was dead, which is very important because he didn't speak to any of the other sons. The other sons, he kind of just appeared, and they knew that Ragnar was dead. So his sons are probably going to get revenge on Ayla and Egbert for his death, or at least I hope that that happens. I don't know if that's going to happen this season, next season. Hopefully it happens this season because I need some closure. I need some gratification. So I also don't know if Ivar is going to kill Lagertha, when he's going to kill Lagertha, but the seer did give her a prophecy that one of Ragnar's sons was going to kill her. So it's inevitable, whether it happens this season or next season, it's going to happen. And I think that person, my prediction is that that person is going to be Ivar. Oh, and Rollo is off with Björn and Vitzerk and all of their other people, the King Harold and Halfdan, and they go to Spain, which is an Islamic state or Islamic country at this point, I guess, in time. So they were praying to Allah in the mosque, and I mentioned this more last episode, but I think it was really interesting that Floki's character is developing and changing because he didn't want to kill anybody in the mosque. He actually specifically said, you're going to have to kill me first before you kill any of these people. I also think it's really funny that Rollo gets such a kick out of raiding. Again, it's probably been so many years since he got to do that, like a decade probably. So he was smiling and laughing throughout this entire raid. I don't know, I thought that that was really cool. Obviously, I don't condone killing innocent people, but it's what they do. It's what they've been doing throughout the entire show. But we're put in the perspective of Vikings, so what they're doing is fucked up, yeah, but it's just what they did. If we were put in the perspective of any of the lands that they raided, it would be like these guys are monsters, they're evil. I guess those are all of my thoughts. Without further ado, let's get into episode 17.
That is my life. No, it is not. I will kill Lagertha with it. I will kill Lagertha with father's knife.
Well, they can't have it.
That's enough. Give it to me. We have important decisions to make.
As usual, you must tell us how to behave.
Who else would do it?
Anything else about father?
Or do you think that Odin told us but forgot to tell Björn? Hopefully he will be home soon. We want blood revenge against Ella.
Yes.
Not only against Ella. King Egbert offered our father up like a sacrifice, so we'll do the same thing to him. That is the message that he wanted me to bring to you. Ella has a small kingdom, but Egbert's kingdom is vast. How do we overcome that when we have never attempted anything like that before?
Yeah.
We raise an army.
No, you're not listening, brother.
We raise a great army. An army bigger than ever before.
Sigurd is right. We assemble an army twice the size of the army our father took to Paris.
Wow.
And we declare war on England.
No. In the name of our dead father, in the name of Ragnar Lothbrok, the greatest hero of our country. And in the name of Odin, we declare war on the whole world.
Ooh, I got the chills, man.
I remember a long time ago when it was nothing but a few houses. Single jet.
I know very well what happened to Kattegat Lagertha. I was born here and I grew up here. We are going to raise an army to invade England and avenge the death of our father. Will you come with us?
Would you really want me to come with you?
You will need all the help we can get. After all, don't you have a reason?
I do not trust him. I know he's not Ivar, and yet Yes, Ivar. You should look to improve your own security. If the gods don't protect me, then who can?
Who is this?
His father is an earl. They call me Eagle the Bastard.
But you would like to be Earl. We need ambitious men.
Why were you silent when I demanded justice from Lagertha?
We have different memories of Mother. She doted on you and she ignored me. She had eyes only for you and for Harbard. To me, she was cold and distant.
What does it matter what your mother did to you? She was still your mother.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
What does that mean?
What do you think it means? Mommy's little favorite. Oh, you're just really sad she can't breastfeed you anymore, is that it?
Holy shit.
Whoever would have taught you to her brothers?
That guy's got sharp reflexes.
There is much talk of the revenge of the sons of Ragnar. I wanted you all to be aware of it.
Why should I not be aware of the habits of the heathen? I promise you, we're already well prepared for any incursions into our kingdom. I know what to expect, and we are fully prepared.
Then should you not reinstate your alliance with King Egbert?
I have no wish or need to be allied to such a degenerate monarch.
We pray that you will return to your wedded husband and behave as a Christian wife ought to behave.
I am grateful for your concern, Mother, but there is no need to pray for me. If I am to hell, at least I will enjoy the company of my degenerate monarch.
Judith! Blasphemous girl.
As for you, Father, you may enjoy the aridities of heaven without my discomforting presence, and that of every other woman whose only crime was a desire to be free.
I want to make you all an offer. Anyone from our homelands who wants good, rich lands to farm can come and live in my kingdom. I'll always be a part of Francia.
You are no longer a part of us, Rollo.
But what is us, Floki, is changing. Only you won't accept it.
Too much bad blood, Rollo. Once a betrayer, always a betrayer. You should have killed him when you had the chance. Why would you say that? Because I have a bad feeling that he will reach more fame than any of you.
Fila putain, Nordman bastard, pute hérite qu'on Shirley te clame, or te maudit, talent est de te cire, pour qu'est-ce mort et Apollite?
Even cursing sounds beautiful in French. Whoa.
Pute les chiens.
If you're going to be king one day, you need to understand the books. Just as important as swords, you need to be a teacher to your people. Do you understand that?
Yes, Grandfather.
Alfred, we can never call ourselves any better than the heathen savages who attack us if we neglect the knowledge and the wisdom that is contained in books. One day, you may be king. I hope so, with all my heart. I know its burdens. They're very real. It's like forever dragging a stone up a hill only to watch it perpetually roll back down again.
He's getting this kid
I
plastered.
don't want any more, Grandfather.
Nonsense, nonsense. You'll join me in one more.
Yep.
Now, I've just been drinking water while you were drinking the wine. Don't ever let yourself be influenced by other people, especially people like me.
Oh, wow.
Always think your own thoughts and act on them.
Your father was a great hero. Perhaps the greatest hero of our race. Who's the cripple?
Oh, don't laugh at him.
His name is Ivar, and he's my brother. Instead, if you want to stay alive, I would want to respect and fear him.
We have come a long way to see you, but it is a short distance to meet the famous shield maiden, Queen Lagertha, and the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. It is almost tiresome to hear the poets talk of all your exploits.
I'm sorry it was tiresome. Perhaps we should have done things in a more interesting way.
No. That is the fault of the poets, not you.
You had no right to free my slaves without my permission.
I don't remember you asking permission to kill my mother.
That's different. I'm queen now.
I know. I just don't know for how long.
You look just like your father looked when he was a young man. When I first knew him. Something's happening. What?
Red wedding.
I don't know, but something.
Oh no. Are they gonna fight? Oh shit.
If you kill her, my brothers, you have to kill me too.
Maybe we should.
Shut up. You want revenge. So would I. But more importantly, we have to avenge our father. That is why I came back. And that is what we are going to do.
You tell him. You tell him, Bjorn.
Well, you and I, we jumped under the ice because of her. So I don't quite agree that we should kill Lagertha because of it.
Ivar thinks we should.
I was crazy, you know that.
Maybe we should wait.
Until we avenge our father. Someone has to rule Kattegat when we're away.
If we kill Lagertha, we have to kill Björn, and I don't want to do that.
Well, maybe you couldn't do it anyways.
But you want to test me, brother.
Who's this?
Her name is Tanadus.
She'll make a good slave, I'm sure.
She is not a slave. We are adopting her.
It's very sweet of you to drag your crippled arse all the way over here to see me.
Why do you think I want anything from you, you spindly-legged, nut-kneed boat-builder?
It's nice to see how much you matured since I've been away.
Matured? Well, you think I want to be an old fool like you?
The way you behave, dear Ivar, you'll never get the chance.
Might be something that you can do for me. Oh. Now that we're going to England to fight, it's about time I didn't have to crawl up out.
I'll figure something out.
Come on, Becky.
Almost there.
What is it?
It's your legs, Ivar. It's your wings.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Where's Lagertha?
She has gone to Hedeby.
I knew that they had a thing. So we're getting towards the end of the season. I hope that we get to see Ragnar's sons finally get the revenge that they want. They're all banding together no matter what their differences are, no matter who killed what mom and whatever. They're all uniting in the name of Ragnar, and I think that that's awesome. I really hope that we get to see that before the end of the season. I mean, Floki made this thing for Ivar in order to go to battle, in order to be able to function in battle. So Bjorn is essentially uniting all of the brothers and saying, let's put aside our differences and avenge the death of our father. I just love Bjorn. As much as he's very strong-willed, he's probably the most level-headed of the sons next to Ube. Predictions for next episode? Hopefully we get to see them finally go to battle. Or at least start that trek there. I really want to see them just get there. So my camera is about to die, so I cannot finish all of my thoughts. I'll give more of my thoughts next episode in the recap. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other Vikings reactions if you have not already, and stay tuned for episode 18. Alright, bye guys.